when I went up to Randy, my mentor, the number 6 money, I sat down with him, I said, Randy, don't tell me you don't even know what the rate is. There's no way. I remember this conversation. I jumped all over him. Don't tell me it is about the rate. People care how much you're saving money. He said, Ryan, it's not. Let me prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to everybody in this room. If rate was the most important thing, why are 98% of the people in New Jersey paying the highest price in the market after 10 years of deregulation? The answer is the rate is not the most important thing to the customer. So when you're talking to a customer, you need to understand what they're really saying or what they really mean, not what they're really saying. Does that make sense? When someone asks you, are you cheaper, you know what they're really asking you? Am I going to get a good deal, and is this really reliable? That is the excuse, that's the hurdle, that's the easiest thing to throw off, that's going to throw most people off. So guys, have you ever seen Days of Thunder? You know, the racetrack, the car movie? When Robert Duvall tells Tom Cruise, he says, try 50 laps your way, hot shot, and then try 50 laps my way. Just try it, and let's see which way is A, faster, and B, wears out the tires less. I encourage you, the first time I did this, I went 0 for 6 my way. I sold on rate. I thought it was the most important. After I saw this, I went 9 for 10 getting my customers. So here's the deal. Step number 1, I need a small favor. Don't ask them for a big favor. They're going to think you're asking them to move. I need a small favor. Number 2, tell them why you're asking. For me, with my sister Allison, I said, Allison, I need a small favor. As you know, and your why can't be a new car or a new house or because I want whatever. Here's my scenario. Allison, I need a small favor. As you know, for the last 3 years, I've been a personal banker. I've been a banker for however long it was, and I've met every single goal they've ever set for me at the bank. That's a fact I can prove. And in the last 3 years, I have gotten a 3% raise. My dream is to own my own house. I want a barbecue, I want a backyard, I want my own house in Austin, Texas at the time. And I said, I found a way to do that, but it involves your help. I'm sharing my why. Number 3, I want you to become my energy customer, not Stream Energies, my energy customer. Allison, number 4, you probably understand that deregulation's here in Texas, and that you can switch to any company you want to, and there's no cost, no charge, no strings attached. And Allison, you're probably going to save money. But guys, here's the most important thing I'm going to say. Write this down if you got a pen. You ready? Allison, I would have called you even if we were exactly the same price. Because this is not about saving money. This is about helping your brother get his first house. Everybody with me on this? I did not call you to save money. I would have called you if we were exactly the same price. Now here's the cherry on top. Allison, we are going to save you money. We are going to because we're cheaper and that's the way Stream works. But I would have called you if we were the same price. So, Allison, I need a small favor. Let me tell you why I'm asking for this small favor. I've done every goal I've ever set for me at the bank. I can't get the raise to go with it. Allison, I'm going to ask you to be my energy company because I figured out a way to supplement my income. Now, before you say anything, I want you to understand there's no risk, there's no charge, there's no disconnection fee, there's no strings attached. And I would have called you even if we were the same price. But understand, because of deregulation, you, the consumer, will actually get a lower price. I don't know how much because I don't know what you're paying on your bill right now. Grab your bill, it'll take 2 minutes, let's go ahead and switch you over. Did I mention anything about specific prices?
No.
Did I mention anything about per price?
No.
Is Allison, my sister, going to switch because she loves her brother? Most
Yep.
likely. Most likely. Now guys, I want you to remember who you're talking to here. You only need 10 customers to be a managing director. You need 20 all the way to get to executive director. The people, the customers that I go after, that I talk to, are my friends and family. And if you're having trouble with your friends and family, I'll give you a tip. Go to people that you do business with. Anytime you pull out a credit card or a checkbook, you are doing business with that person, and I do business with people that do business with me. So if I pull out, I don't care, it's true, I was in the Wendy's line the other day, and I handed her my credit card, I said, hey, do you live in the Pico service area? You got an electric bill? I said, I specialize in helping people lower their bill. If you like, anytime I pull out a credit card, it is an automatic response, whether it's the drive-through window or the haircut person I've gone through my entire life. Guys, let me tell you why I'm telling you this. This is an extreme circumstance, and it's a true story, but I want you to think about this. My mom has an insurance guy. She just insured all 4 children's cars with. Her husband's an air conditioning owner. He has a fleet of about 5 cars, and she has her car and her husband's car. It's about 10 cars we've insured for the last 20 years through this guy. She called him and said, "Would you like to do the business?" He said, "No." She said, "Great. Would you be my customer? I've started a new business. I'm a blah, blah, blah. I want you to be my energy customer." The guy said no. Mom said, wait, excuse me. I've been with you for 20 years. It's free to switch. I'm asking you to be my customer, and you're telling me no? And the guy said, "No, I'm just not comfortable switching. I'm just not going to do that." She said, "Okay. I've been with you 20 years. Are you the cheapest insurance company in town? We're just going to save you. Are you the cheapest insurance?" He said, "Well, I don't know why you're asking that." She said, "I do business with people that do business with me. So if you're not going to be my customer and save money, I'm calling another insurance agent tomorrow to switch away from you." True story. He still wouldn't switch. True story. Mom called, there's a million insurance. She called another very good friend of ours and said, here's what she told her. "I want to switch all 4 of our children, our 5 trucks, and my car and my husband's car over to your car insurance, and I have one request. I'm in the energy business, and I'd like to save money for free on your residential accounts. Would you be my customer if I move all these to you?" The guy said, "I'm bringing my entire staff over tomorrow, and we're all switching." We've got 5 I'm not telling you to burn bridges or cut ties of people that you might have, but guys, think about this. I do business with people that do business with me, and I'm not going to support someone if they're not going to reciprocate this direction. Now, you take that as far as you want to, but anytime, Susan Fisher always tells her story about her pool guy that comes over and cleans the pool. And she told the pool guy, she said, "There's a million pool guys. If you want to keep coming back next week to clean my pool, you'll be my customer tonight." He switched that night. On the other side, she told all the neighbors, because they all use her pool, they said, "Your children are welcome she said, I think some sort of flag in her front yard. The flag's up, it means the neighborhood kids can come over. And so she put a flag with like a red dot on it or something like that. And she said, "Neighbors, your children are welcome to use my pool at any point as long as you go ahead and switch your bill for free to a better service. Your children are welcome to my pool at any time." Guys, I'm not telling you to blackmail people. Doesn't it make sense, though, just to guys, we support, this is a relationship business. Lean on the relationship. Does anybody have any questions about customer gathering?